what's up, guys? It's Derek here again. And before I start this beer review, I just wanted to say, if you could please go back, and if you haven't yet, watch the video that I posted right before this one. It would mean a lot to me. Basically, it's telling you why I haven't been around for a month, and why there's 2 postings back to back, and then I just disappeared. So please watch that if you can. And I just want you to know that that would mean a lot to me if you do that. There's some important information in that video regarding some pretty stressful times going on in my personal life right now. But enough of that. This is supposed to be a beer review. So I came into this review planning on reviewing a beer from Louisiana from a Brewing company. I got the idea from, I don't know if it's Ronald the Riot or Ronald Terrio, I don't know. But he's the host of Louisiana Beer Reviews, and I've been watching a lot of beer reviews, just haven't been posting many. And him and Mark from Video Beer Reviews are by far my favorite 2 guys to watch. But I saw a review of him reviewing this beer here, which is, let's see if I can set it up here. Oh, that ain't gonna work. We'll just set it here. Which is this here, a Beta Ale Turbo Dog. So you can kind of see. If I turn the light on, it wants to reflect off it because it's like a metallic label on it. And this camera never focuses. Drives me nuts. Oh my God, my desk is dirty too. Don't mind the dirtiness, I'm sorry. Whew. But anyways, this is what I wanted to review. Now I thought, and I was almost certain of this, that I had a 6-pack of this stuff, because this bottle came out of a party pack that Abita makes, and that box looks like that right there. It's an Abita party pack box. And I got a bunch of other boxes and things on my wall. But I got a small little bottle collection up there, growing rather rapidly, that this bottle came out of. But for the life of me, I cannot find the 6-pack that I was almost certain that I bought of this stuff, because this Turbo Dog Brown Ale was probably one of the best brown ales I've ever had. But it's not the best, in my opinion. So let's get rid of that. And put this up here. Now the best brown ale, in my opinion, is this. Moose Drool. Well, it's the best that I've ever tasted. And I'm not a very seasoned beer drinker as of yet. And I live in North Dakota, so the quantity of, or is that the right word? Quantity? I don't know. The amount of different beers that I can buy here are pretty limited. The liquor store I go to has a pretty good selection, but it's always the same old brown ales. And I picked this one up because of the name, you know, Moose Drool. It just is the funny name. I'd like to show you the cap, but I have a feeling that this will not zoom in on it, but I'll try anyways. And it's got a little moose on the label here, kind of spitting drool in water back in the lake as it's getting a drink or something. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this baby open. Moose Drool beer comes out of Missoula, Montana. I've had, they have weird names for all of their beers, and I can't remember what their IPA is called, but that's decent too. And I'm not a big fan of IPAs. But, ow, I just stubbed my toe. But yeah, so you go out, if you can get any type of Big Sky Brewing beer, I would recommend it as of right now. I mean, I'm telling you that before I even do the review, because I've had a lot of these, and it's really the only beer I have in my house right now, and I just don't really feel like going to the liquor store, and I wanted to do a quick review. So I got kind of a neat glass that's shaped kind of like a vase. I don't know if there's a name for a glass that looks like this. If there is, tell me. But I like to drink some beers out of it. Cheers to everybody. So we're going to pour this in and kind of aggressive at the end. I want to get a little bit of a head out of it. Uh-oh. Am I going to spill it over? There it goes, a little bit over the side. Got a little too aggressive there, but got a nice frothy head on the top. I could blow that right into the camera, but I'm not gonna. Big bubbles on the top and little bubbles on the bottom. Nice dark, kind of red amber color. I mean, the beer is, in my opinion, is the best color beer. That ruby red brown color with that tan head. Dissipating rather quickly, which is kind of a stinky part about this beer. But, oh, it smells good. You can smell caramel and maybe a little chocolate malt in there. It's so good. The aroma of this is so delicious. It's just so good. It almost doesn't have words, in my opinion. But yeah, I get caramel, chocolate malt, maybe a little, I don't know, a little barley in there maybe, if that's what they use. I don't know. But so that's the appearance, and the smell is great, like I said. And I mean, I just can't wait to dive into this beer and get a drink of it. So let's do that right now. I about poured it right out of my damn mouth. I got a canker sore, which is kind of personal and gross, I know, right down here in my mouth. And the beer kind of hit it, and Jesus, did that hurt. But it doesn't stop me from drinking this stuff. This is the best brown ale that I can get, in my opinion, around here in North Dakota. And I mean, the taste is great. You get a nice strong burnt caramel taste, followed up with kind of like a chocolate silk taste, and then you get a little bit of alcohol bite in the end, but not much, just enough to make it nice and sweet as it goes down. And it leaves you with almost like a very, very, very dark coffee taste at the end, as well as that nice alcohol bite. And I mean, the alcohol bite is not overpowering in this beer at all. It really isn't. I've had some beers where you get into it and the first part of it is just wonderful, and it's followed up with just boom, alcohol in your mouth, and you're like, holy shit. Not this beer. This is a great beer. It's got pretty decent lacing. The head retention isn't that great. As you can see, it's kind of fizzing out. I've got one finger head or so. And yeah, that's about it with this. I give this beer an A, almost an A+ in my rating. I'm not going to give it an A+ because I don't know what a perfect beer is, because I don't have enough experience with them. But I do know that this beer is great, and if you can pick it up, because you're going to like it. If you're a fan of brown ales, you'll like this beer, I promise. So, again, I'm sorry that I haven't made any reviews for so long, and that this one's kind of just plain Jane. But I got some other beers here in my fridge that I might do a review on a little later today. So until I do my next review, you guys continue drinking your beers and enjoying them more than ever. And until I talk to you again later, have a good one.